Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today, as you can probably tell from the title, is going to be a foundation wear test. I haven't done one of these in a really long time, mainly because I haven't actually bought a new foundation in a really long time. But we're breaking boundaries today, guys, and I've got the new NARS Light-Reflecting Foundation to try. I've never actually tried a NARS foundation before, for no reason other than I tend to be quite difficult to match, and I want to just go and get an actual match before buying something online that I've never used before, especially because the NARS foundations can be quite pricey. So I mean, there is somewhere near to me now that does NARS, and I went in but purposefully to get matched for this foundation. I'm really sorry if my voice is really croaky. I've no idea why. I think it's just because it's actually quite early in the morning and I've probably not actually spoken any words yet, so I sound really croaky. I'm so sorry. So I saw this NARS light reflecting, so I've been seeing this light reflecting foundation everywhere, and it's exactly the kind of foundation that I'm looking for. So I'm kind of covered for a full coverage foundation. I've got some nice sort of tinted like sheerer coverage foundations, and I'm kind of looking for something in that medium range. I tend to prefer to wear that on a day-to-day basis. I love really glowy, really fresh skin, as you probably have gathered from watching any of my other videos. So yeah, I just thought, I really want to try this. So I popped along to my local NARS, I got matched, and I have been matched to the shade Medium Deep 2.6. There is a name. I did Google how to say it. I think it's Huahine? Huahine? Huahine.
Huahine.
Huahine. Huahine? Medium Deep 2.6. Let's just go with that and be safe. I've tried this, so I got matched to this on the counter. I really liked it. I had one sample which lasted me not very long at all. So and I think I only just tried it when I got home. Just tried it all over my face to make sure I was happy with the colour, and then I just purchased it. So yeah, here it is. This is the bottle, the light reflecting foundation. It's very nice bottle. So today I'm going to do a wear test. I have got nothing on my face at the moment. I've done my skincare. I'll film it, me applying it now, my first thoughts, and then I'll come back to you a few hours later. It's about 9:30 now in the morning. I've got a few things to do today. I've got a couple of errands, like a few little bits to do inside the house and out. So what I'll do is I'll do all of that, and then I'll come back, and hopefully it will have given a good run. My voice, oh my god. So I'll do everything I need to do today, and then come back just before it gets dark and then film my final impressions for you. So I'm going to apply this straight onto my skin. I have done all my skincare. The last thing I applied was my SPF, and I'm not actually going to prime. I'm not going to put anything on. I'm just going to put this foundation straight onto my skin, just as is. I'm going to use this Alina Cosmetics brush. It's the A6 brush, like her original foundation brush. Really love this to work with more like dewy and like medium coverage foundations. I find because it's so thick and so dense, it blends it really nicely into the skin. So I'm going to just, shake well. I'm going to shake it very well. It is quite a runny foundation from when it was tried on me in store. I noticed it was quite runny. I'm just going to get this straight onto my skin. I think match-wise, that's pretty good. And this brush, you can see how nicely it's just blended it all in. It's such a good brush. Does need a wash. My brushes still need a wash. How bad is that? So this is the foundation on half of my face, and I am really liking it. I'm going to come a bit closer for you. You can see that I have some scarring here from blemishes, a little bit of texture, and you can kind of see how it looks. I have it here as well. This is tend to be the area where I break out the most. So where you can see that scarring, it's faded quite well recently, but it's the same on both sides, and you can see that that's covered it quite nicely. It looks really gorgeous considering I've got no primer on. It looks really fresh, really radiant. I think the colour is really good. If you can see where my neck is, I am quite difficult to match. My skin and my neck and everything, they're all kind of different shades. and I don't know, I can be quite yellowy, quite neutral, so yeah, I can be quite difficult to match, but I think this is pretty spot on. So I'm just going to zoom you back out and, although that was in, whoops, zoom you back out and do the rest of my face. Just do the rest of my face. This definitely is my kind of foundation. As I get a bit older, I think I'll use a full coverage foundation if I know I know my makeup needs to stay. This itself is giving really nice coverage. Like that is gorgeous. And I think for me, I guess I just want my skin to be a little bit more even when I use a foundation, and this is, I'm liking it a lot. I was gonna say I might put some more on, but I might not. I think this is fine. Let me zoom back in for you. So I mean, I don't know what you think, but I think this is great. I think the colour match, if I just lift up slightly, you can see the colour match is pretty spot on. Light reflecting, I mean, yes, it looks so glowy. Overall, I am really liking that so far. I'm just gonna pop off camera, do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I am back. I have kept it fairly nondescript on the rest of the face. I've done some eyeliner, which is not symmetrical, but that is not the point of this video. I've just popped some bronzer on, a bit of blush and concealer, and I've done my lips. I haven't powdered anywhere. I am just going to powder under my eyes very quickly. I'm not going to powder anywhere else on my face. I'm just going to where my eyes will crease. And I'm just using the Hourglass from this ambient lighting edit. I'm just using the ambient lighting powder under my eyes, which I've quite liked recently as well. So that is my makeup all finished. First impressions of the foundation, which I've pretty much gone through already. I really like it. I like how it's sitting on my skin. I think the colour match is really good. I love the glow it's giving. I haven't put anything glowy on my skin other than the foundation. I just wanted to give it its own kind of, you know, give it its own go. All the products have layered on there really nicely, and the foundation is currently still sitting really well. So I am going to leave you now, and I will be back around, I don't know, like 2-3 o'clock. I think that's a good amount of time to show the wear of the foundation, depending on how my day goes. I'm not going to touch it up. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm just going to go about my day and then just sit back down, and we'll see how it wears, and I will give you my final thoughts on the foundation. So see you in a bit. Hello, I am back. It's been about 6 hours-ish since I last put my makeup on. Funny story, but also not that funny. I haven't filmed any of this with my microphone, so I'm really sorry if the sound is a bit crap. I totally forgot to attach it. But yeah, it's been about 6 hours since I put my makeup on, so I have returned. My day has been quite busy. I've done a few errands. I've did a little bit of shopping. I went to the tip, fun. I did a bit of cooking. So yeah, I feel like I've been doing a fair amount to give this foundation a bit of a going up. I mean, I've not walked out in the rain or anything like that, but you know, I feel like I've done a lot today. And my makeup seems to have held up quite well. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. I mean, my under eyes are really, you can see how much they crease. Oh God, you really can see how much they crease. That's unfortunate. I mean, that's not to do with the foundation. Obviously I had a concealer on there, but you can see there's a little bit of creasing here. I always get a little crease in my smile line, but it doesn't look particularly obvious. So as I said earlier, I wasn't going to do any touching up, and I haven't. I've not powdered anywhere on my face. I've not added any more makeup, any more of the foundation. This is just as it's been all day pretty much. So I think it's held up quite well, to be honest. It's still looking very fresh and glowy. Yeah, I mean, it almost looks like I've got a highlighter on, but I don't. I didn't use a setting spray or anything. I literally just left this foundation, and I think it looks really good. It has been on for about 6 hours. I'm going to zoom out. In again. Why do I keep doing that? So overall, I'm really happy with this foundation. I think it's great. I think the wear of it is amazing. I think, you know, the dewy light reflecting element of it remains. It doesn't look oily or greasy. Like I said, my skin is normal but tends to get a little bit oily, but I mean, it doesn't look oily at all. I haven't powdered, I haven't put anything else on. This really is just what it's been doing all day. A little bit of creasing just in my smile line, but that happens all the time. If you want something that is kind of, gives you a bit of coverage but doesn't make you feel like you've got a lot on. Honestly, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything at all. So yeah, I think it's a winner if that's your kind of foundation. I keep messing around with the white balance on my camera. I'm really sorry because the sun is like pouring in. This is an issue I have all the time. But yeah, I think hopefully you can still see how good that's looking, and for me it's a winner. I think it's a really good foundation. Really excited to use this more, and yeah, I'll be using it in many more tutorials to come, I'm sure. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have tried this foundation, and like I said, I have not tried any NARS foundations at all. This is the only one I've tried. So yeah, for this to be my first foundation that I've tried from NARS, I'm really happy with it. And to be honest, I think I want to try and explore a few more of their base products now that I know what my shade is. Please do let me know if you enjoyed this video, and let me know if there are any other foundations you think I should try. If you know of a really good foundation that's a sort of medium to full buildable coverage that gives a really nice dewy finish, that is my sweet spot of foundation. So do let me know. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave me a comment, let me know what else you'd like to see from me, and I will see you again in my next video.